Raise your hand if this sounds familiar. You upload what you think is your best video yet. The editing is sharp, the visuals are cinematic, but the second you hit play, all you hear is this: insert static noise effect. Maybe it's the dreaded air conditioner hum ruining your podcast, or that tinny, faraway sound that makes your tutorials sound like they were recorded in a bathroom. Here's a hard truth from YouTube's own data. Viewers will forgive mediocre video quality, but 8 out of 10 will click away within 60 seconds if your audio is bad. That's why today we're not just reviewing mics, we're fixing your entire audio workflow. After testing over 50 hours of recordings and suffering through some truly cringeworthy audio fails, I've ranked the top 5 wireless lavalier mics that'll make you sound like a pro broadcaster. And here's the best part. These aren't just specs from a box. I've stress tested each mic in real-world chaos, from subway stations to thunderstorms, screaming kids to live concerts. Plus, our links below get you hidden Amazon coupons you won't find on the product pages. Let's turn your audio from amateur to, are you wearing a $5,000 studio mic? Number 5. Hollyland Lark M2 Lightning, iPhone filmmaker secret. Let's start with the Hollyland Lark M2 Lightning, the mic I now keep permanently clipped to my filmmaking backpack. At 9 grams, it's so light I've literally forgotten I was wearing it mid-shoot. But the magic is in its dual-layer noise cancellation. Here's how I tested it. I recorded a voiceover next to a blender making smoothies on full blast. Without noise canceling, I sounded like I was inside a jet engine. But flip the yellow button? Crystal clear, like the blender wasn't even on. The 48 kHz / 24-bit audio is studio grade. When I interviewed a violinist, it picked up the breath between bow strokes. Range. I walked 328 feet through a crowded mall before any dropout. Battery lasts 10 hours, or 30 hours with the case, and it charges fully during a coffee break. Downsides? No Android support, and the clip feels flimsy. I lost one in a park. But at $84 versus $99, this is the best set it and forget it mic for iPhone users. 4. Hollyland Lark M2 Combo, the shapeshifter. Need one mic that works with everything? The Lark M2 Combo is like having 3 mics in one. I use the USB-C receiver with my Samsung S23 for a street interview, then swap to the 3.5mm TRS for my Sony camera. No repairing needed. The omnidirectional mic saved a wedding shoot when the groom's mic died. I clipped one transmitter on him, another on the Efficient, and got both voices cleanly on separate channels. The 40-hour battery with the case is insane. I forgot to charge it for a 3-day conference and it never died. Pro tip, the mono stereo switch is hidden. Hold the receiver's button for 3 seconds. Stereo mode makes ASMR or music recordings feel 3D immersive. At $95, normally $119, it's the ultimate backup mic for hybrid shooters. 3 NEEWER CM28, the paranoid-proof mica. As a former Boy Scout, I live by be prepared, which is why the NEEWER CM28 is my safety net. While other mics only transmit, this one simultaneously records to 4 GB internal memory. When a celebrity interview got ruined by RF interference, the CM28's backup file saved the project. The 16-bit 48 kHz files are surprisingly rich. I recorded a jazz band's rehearsal, and the sax's growl came through like I used a $2,000 recorder. The 9-hour battery is enough for a full wedding day, and the IPX4 rating survived my accidental coffee spill test. Watch out, the clip is stiff. I broke 2 before learning to angle it gently. But for $109 with 0 risk of lost audio, it's a steal. Chapter 2, DJI Mic Mini, the invisible powerhouse. The DJI Mic Mini is so small, I've hidden it in a tie knot, under a baseball cap, even inside a wig for a short film. The 400-meter range held up when I filmed a car chase scene. Okay, it was just my friend driving circles in a parking lot. What blew my mind was the auto volume limiting. During a protest scene with sudden screams, it prevented clipping while keeping whispers audible. The magnetic clips are genius. Slap it under a shirt collar in 2 seconds. Downside, no internal recording. But with 48-hour battery life and 2 transmitters included, it's the best run-and-gun kit at $165. One fresh and RØDE Wireless Go II. The why wouldn't you in a mic? If the RØDE Wireless Go II was a car, it'd be a Tesla, over-engineered in the best way. The dual-channel recording lets you mic 2 people at different volumes, crucial for interviewer-interviewee setups. During a thunderstorm shoot, while other mics picked up static, the 128-bit encryption kept my audio clean. The 40-hour onboard storage is a lifesaver. When my camera's SD card corrupted, the mic's backup had perfect audio. Pro trick, use the Rode Connect app to add real-time EQ. I made a client's voice sound radio ready during a live stream. At $214, 28% off. It's not cheap, but it's the last mic you'll ever need. Before you click buy, ask yourself, do I need stealth? DJI Mic Mini? Am I clumsy with tech? Hollyland Lark M2? Can't risk lost audio? NEEWER CM28? Is my content pro level? RØDE Go II. Our links below check for secret coupons. I've seen prices drop $20 overnight. Bookmark this video. I'll update the description with firmware deals and bundle alerts. Now go sound so good. People ask if you've hired a sound engineer.